Shogun, invincible armor level 5.
Season 7 is almost over, so check out the following events. This weekend, aboard the Concha del Mar, the latest specialty appreciation event highlights shooters. So get out there and show off your range. And in the city, make your way to the Rec, because all games played will be worth double XP. Next weekend, if you're on the cruise ship, gear up for vacation days. Earn a win on all 6 courts.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And Grant, both of these teams very efficient, striping it from distance.
Well, it's the name of the game nowadays. The math is unavoidable. If you can't space the floor, you get left behind.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. MP is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center spot. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Paul against MP. Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Misses off the left iron. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Paul against MP. First quarter of play, a minute in. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court, and he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Listen, you can count on Paul to find an open man. His court awareness simply off the charts.
From deep, MP nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Phoenix calls timeout. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Just over a minute and a half in. Ayton passes to Bridges. Up top, Booker. Shoots over Levine. Booker can't get it to go.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Pass to DeRozan. MP with it. He's guarded by Paul. From deep, MP. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Crowder. Williams defending. Bridges passes to Paul. Outside Booker. No one near him. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Now here's DeRozan. 14 points his last outing. Puts up a 3. MP shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Ball can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
MP outside. There's the three. They get it back. Williams passes to MP. For three. Again, MP missing.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Bulls, Patrick Williams. At the line for one.
And that one misses. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Zach LaVine out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's MP, and it's White in at the shooting guard position.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Jazz was all business.
27.
He dropped 56 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. MP no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Chicago leading. MP outside. Off target with the three.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the three, not one of them, ain't working. That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Pass to White. Back to MP. From deep. The Suns clear it. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to do.
And Aiden gets it to go.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
MP outside. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Williams. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
DeRozan is checked in for Williams.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Now here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Crowder finds Bridges. Now Aiden, defended by DeRozan. With the 10-footer. He's off on that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, it really was a thrilling pull all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Yeah, it was a coin flip game. Both teams had chances to win. They pushed them as far as overtime. They ran out of gas.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him, and he makes it. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
His third shot from downtown this quarter, 4 for the game.
A shot from the mid-range. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got 10.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
MP outside. The three ball. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, three. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
From deep, MP gets the three to fall. 17 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the left wing. Ayton passes to Crowder. Uses the glass on the layup.
At 6'7", Jay Crowder weighs as much as some centers. He's built for contact.
MP against Paul. And here's MP from outside. Crowder grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Levine. Lets it go from deep. And MP with the three. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
The D has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeRozan against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges outside. Fires from deep. The shot no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's MP in at the 1. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. MP outside. No good on the 3. Well, Phoenix is shooting 40% so far in this one. To the middle. Crowder finds Paul. Ayton with it. And Ayton with the stuff.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's MP. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Suns trailing.
Foul. Number 27. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Crowder. Second chance effort.
Oh, good job and sticking with his man. When LaVine is engaged on defense, it makes a huge difference.
And here's MP from outside. 3-pointer. Oh, another miss by MP.
And even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. And it's late enough in the game for him to recognize that there's some better options.
Booker against Levine. Booker, good.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
The Bulls have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. MP against Paul. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Ball passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And it's now only a 5-point Chicago lead. Chicago's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Back to MP. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Paul. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Suns good for 2.
And that's a bucket Paul knows they need. He wants to be the one to get it for him.
Shot to end the cold streak. And MP with the 3. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality
2 minutes
looks.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the final quarter. From behind the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Booker against Levine. Booker can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Ayton against MP. And it's all from 3-point range. The Suns have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Booker against MP. Fires from the wing. And it's Booker again missing. Chicago leading. From deep, MP. No good there. And Phoenix shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. And stolen by Williams. DeRozan passes to MP. From deep. And the 3-pointer goes.
3-point field
And the
goal.
Bulls lead by 12.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Here's Bridges. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Man.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
Meanwhile, the city closes out Season 7 with Rival Day. Represent your affiliation and become the new champions of the city. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA2k TV.
First off, we need to wish all of the fathers out there happy Father's Day. We're hoping that you are able to take a break today and enjoy some NBA 2K.
You know, Alexis,
the Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, DA.
Thank you, Kevin. Today's NBA is truly a skill game. 1 through 5. One team executive said there is a high threshold on big men right now. The big has to do it all. Another said top bigs must have a diverse skill set.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Brooks. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And for Chicago, they've got Vucevic. Zach LaVine is out there with MP. And it's DeRozan, and it's Williams at the power forwards position. Brooks against LaVine. Pass to VanVleet. And the shot is long. Barnes against MP. From deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
VanVleet against MP. And VanVleet, here we go. And the rejection by MP. Kick out to LaVine. The three from MP. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Bulls shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game. And he sinks the second.
Number 27.
And he makes all 3. Here's Barnes. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Drives to the hoop. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's over 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense. Has an excellent feel for the game. He doesn't have to score to impact winning. But if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here's MP for 3. Second chance shot. And Vucevic with the layup.
This guy is a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
VanVleet finds Barnes. The layup missed.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And here's MP for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Brooks, the pass to Barnes. Back to Brooks. Passes to Van Fleet. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
A 3 from MP. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Barnes dishes to Brooks. And the pass to Barnes. Pass to Van Fleet. 5 to shoot. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Van Fleet's got 5 now.
Well, Fred VanVleet says, I am coming right back at you with a 3-pointer of my own.
MP, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one, good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the Raptors, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Vucevic comes up empty down low.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Siakam passes to Barnes. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Van Vliet, here we go, over MP, and the Raptors miss again.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Back to DeRozan. And here's MP for 3. Here's Vucevic, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Takes it out to Siakam. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
DeRozan finds Vucevic. Here's MP, covered by Van Vliet. Another miss by MP. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. Ends up going with the new group. And then for Toronto, Ken Burch has checked in for Achua. Young comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in for Anunoby. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Fred VanVleet. Young is out there with Ken Burch. Then it's Brooks. and it's Barnes in at the 3 side. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns was a driven man. He dropped in 29 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, David. You have to love the energy you brought in that last game.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight, maybe more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send two in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays. So critical.
And here's MP for 3. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. It's tipped and stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
VanVleet passes to Brooks. Trying to find VanVleet and gets it to him. The shot's good.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
So those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Barnes passes to Birch. Back to Barnes. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. MP fires from way outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Bulls just dominating this one. We're going to step. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Got seniors all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Chicago right now, Vucevic is out there with Williams. Then it's MP. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Levine in at the 2.
And a guy who routinely outworks people. This team feeds off his energy.
Well, Pascal Siakam is a guy described by his coach as a speed player. We know the pressure he puts on teams in transition. He's willing to mix it up physically and sacrifice his body in the post, and this guy will leave it all out on the floor. What a ceiling for Pascal Siakam. Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Here's Barnes. Gets it to fall from the right block.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
MP's shot is good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's VanVleet. And it's good for 2. VanVleet's got 18 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
MP deciding where to go with it. 3-pointer. That one, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And on our sideline, our reporter, Dave.
Raptors
up to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Toronto, Precious Achiuwa. Shooting.
And that one misses. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And here's MP for three. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And here's MP for three. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Chicago, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Achua is out there with Kem Birch. And it's Brooks. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Boucher in at the small forward.
Raptors ball.
On defense, the Bulls. 17-point game. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. DeRozan finds MP. For three, Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 5 rebounds tonight. VanVleet against Vucevic. VanVleet attacking. Raptors get it back. A floater. Vucevic with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. 13 feet away. And again, no good by Toronto. The Bulls leading by 19 points. MP with it. Picked up by VanVleet. And here's MP for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Boucher kicks to Brooks. Driving the lane. That one drops for him.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
MP outside. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 42 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Back to VanVleet. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. A three from MP. He can't get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. VanVleet with the bounce pass. Here's Birch. And that one is stuffed right through.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And here's MP for three. Birch grabs the board.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's VanVleet. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. VanVleet's got 20 points.
Yeah, this guy is cooking right now. Fred VanVleet has found his rhythm, and the defense better step up here.
Wasted no time on that one. 45 points for MP.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Siakam up top over Williams, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Bulls leading by 19 points. And here's MP for three. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin.
And good! There's another.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barnes passes to Anunoby. VanVleet with it. Offline with his three. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Levine finds MP. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here is Barnes. VanVleet outside. Siakam inside the three-point line. Off the mark.
That's the defense of DeMar DeRozan getting the job done, showing he can be effective as a two-way player.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that... My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I'm digging your... She digging me too. We digging each other.
Today, I want to welcome a special father-son duo to the show, Trey and Problem. So I want to start with Pops first, because you told me you've been playing the game since the original NBA 2K, right?
For sure.
So what was your first memories of 2K? What made you fall in love with it?
The realism of the game, the players actually look real.
Did your dad teach you the ropes to jump into 2K, or how did that begin for you as a fan?
Yeah, my dad always played 2K. I was always outside playing basketball in real life. And he introduced me to it because the love of the game I have for it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? And tonight, hey, Allie.
NBA technology is moving faster than ever.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got Zach LaVine. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's MP in at the point. And for the Bucks, Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Drew Holiday out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Portis in at the center position, locking down the middle. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
2 points. Tap and go.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds it.
From deep, MP. The shot comes out. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
He's not playing within himself. Too fast.
Drew Holiday out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Serge Ibaka. And it's Carey in at the 4-man position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Raptors got the job done. He scored 53 points and was on point from deep. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Oh, Green with a block. Pass to Horton-Tucker. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Outside Holiday. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Holiday hits them both. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Inside, here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Bucks call time here. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And as exhausting as it was, what a great feeling to prevail in a double overtime game.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Nunn. And the layup is good off the glass. Nunn's got 7 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
From deep, MP. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Nunn against MP. Now here's Nunn. Guarded closely. Horton-Tucker on the wing. Pass to Carey. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Fires the 3. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Bulls. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Green. And here's MP from outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Holiday. And Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allen. Interesting. Thank you. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Holiday passes to Nunn. Down low. Antetokounmpo. Tries again. Here's Horton Tucker. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. So a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Bucks on top, up 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Milwaukee in the lead. And so in the game for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's MP. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
And here's MP from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
5 on the clock. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain. Nikola Vucevic is a guy who grew up as the son of a pro basketball player. He moved with his family around Europe as a young kid. He was born in Switzerland and then spent a lot of time in Belgium as well.
Number 27. That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Basket's good. Holiday's got 10 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And talking about Vucevic's upbringing, don't forget about his mom.
You better not forget about her, B.A. She was a great pro player herself. And Vucevic was able to learn from both parents and grow into an NBA All-Star as a result.
Green's checked in for Williams. DeRozan against Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Allen. It's rebounded by LaVine. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. MP against Allen. And here's MP from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Going off himself tonight. Holiday won't do this every night. But if his team needs his scoring, he can provide it.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch.
Oh my! Throwing down.
Coming down to the floor for the Bulls.
And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. None with a bucket.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
And here's MP from outside. Drops in the 3. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
It's really easy to understand why this team thinks so highly of Antetokounmpo. I mean, a smart player, he takes high percentage shots, and he's team first in his approach.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Bulls up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Giannis and Portis are in the middle. Grayson Allen is out there with Kendrick Nunn, and it's Connaughton in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The Bucks trail. Pass to Allen. Outside Nunn. Here's Portis. And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
From deep, MP. He drops it from range. MP's got 27 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Nunn. Into the lane. And that one is hammered home.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
MP way outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Portis gets the bucket.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Connaughton's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
From 7, and that one's long. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Connaughton. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Allen. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by DeRozan. And here's MP from outside. No luck on that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Outside Nunn. Antetokounmpo to pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
And Allen gets it to go.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Chicago trailing here. Fires for three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Holiday. This one for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Humongous bucket from Holiday. He's become one of the most reliable players in this league during the game and in big moments as well.
They get it back. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. 1:19 left in the fourth.
All right, lookers coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
.119 left in the fourth. Pass to MP. Clock at 6. From the arc. Rebound by Middleton.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Pure from three-point range.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Pass to Allen. Lets the three fly. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. It's a three-point game. And here's MP from outside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Zach LaVine. That's his third personal foul.
Here's Holiday. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by MP.
Nice defense.
And again.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down this year.
And with all these 40-point performances, he is close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? You know, if he misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Milwaukee who scrape by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.